Climate protection and the conservation of fossil resources is more necessary today than ever before. A great deal of natural resources are still consumed worldwide just for heating buildings. All over the world, buildings responsible for approximately 40% of energy consumption and 1/3 of greenhouse gas emissions. That's a lot. And therefore, there's a growing pressure to reduce the use of fossil sources for this purpose. In addition, homeowners, tenants, building operators also want to reduce their heating bills. And in conjunction, there's another challenge: affordable housing for socially vulnerable population groups. Now, marrying all these requirements is the spectacular project in South Germany, where all these requirements can be met in actual practice. And that's the Projekt Stadtquartier 2050. Located in Stuttgart and in Überlingen at Lake Constance. It's a fabulous, unique approach. It realizes climate-neutral residential quarters with special focus on socially responsible rent development as well. It's a lighthouse project for achieving sustainability targets like the European Green Deal and reference model of the German government. The sub-project in Überlingen is a focus for very good thermal insulation of approximately 170 residential units, distributed over 14 new buildings. And what's this achieved by? It's achieved by PU rigid foam, polyurethane rigid foam, very efficient, high-performance insulation material foam from Puren, the official partner and major driver of Stadtquartier project. And of course, Covestro, who is the long-term partner of Puren and of course other manufacturers of insulating panels and solution provider to the construction industry. Polyurethane is actually a very, very important contributor to achieving this very high energy efficiency standards in Germany and of course all over the globe. And what do Puren insulation boards do? They are even more sustainable and they're manufactured in a resource-saving way. More durable, and during its lifetime saves 70 times more energy than needed for its production. That's commendable. It's even more recyclable and it contributes to the circular economy. Panels can be designed thinner to achieve the same insulating effect. And what's the result? The result, a gain in usable space in the home, but also less resource consumption in the manufacture of the panels. Stadtquartier 2050 means several square meters of useful space gained. That's really incredible. It's similar for facade insulation as well. 3 apartments more thanks to thermal insulation composite systems. And there's another further feature. It's a digital approach and app for reducing energy consumption by residents. So in conclusion, what does Stadtquartier 2050 show? It shows that energy efficiency, climate neutral construction, and renovation of buildings is possible. Affordable rental housing and highest energy standards are not necessarily contradictory. It's an excellent example for cooperation of Covestro with architects, engineers, planners, and of course scientists in realizing buildings for a circular economy. And the outlet for companies such as Covestro and Puren means that we can cooperate on use of CO2-based raw materials for polyurethane insulating foam. The future of construction is here: sustainable, collaborative, and of course, digital.